Welcome back to the Hopping House. My name is Kale, and we're working on some 3D printed rabbit hutches and colonies using cheap um, chicken coops and pet playpen fences from Amazon with some 3D printed corners and a corrugated roof and some wood and some stuff from the Home Depot. So today I'm using the bigger font, so I hope the font is easier to read. But if you could do me a favor and tell me whether or not the fonts are easy enough to read, especially this one. Can you read that? Is there any aliasing on the text? Because I'm downscaling from 1080p to 720p. All right. Please drop that in the comments or up in the chat. So let's get right into it today. As soon as I load up the chat, I gotta switch accounts. House. All right. So, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday, I worked on this little joint right here. I'm a little bit worried that it's gonna break. This is the kind of thing that, like, you might want a metal thing for it. My plan is to just make it as thick as I need it to be. I could use the GoPro style that has like the two, but I think the GoPro style is designed such that the clamp is like when you clamp it together, it'll like stop it. I'm not going to do that technique. I'm actually going to make a kickstand type of thing. Green screen going up over here. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's go over to the desktop. All right, first off, I need to point you to where we're at. So, that was not the right button. Oops. GitHub.com/hoppinghouse/hoppinghouse world. And this is our mono repo. Doesn't really have a whole lot right now. It does have the design file. It's not all broken up yet. Bookshelf. All right, so I need to make this thing not bozo. So the hinge pad, I think it's right here. And then what do we need to do? Get the top down, going down, right here, right here. And then that doesn't look right. So I need to have this be, well, first the corners need to get okay. I'm using the spreadsheet approach, although it's kind of being really slow. I don't know exactly how much of the spreadsheet approach I want to use. FreeCAD, they have like a spreadsheet and they have the var sets. And the var sets, they're like, they run quicker, but if you're going to like edit a bunch of different things for parametric at the same time, then the spreadsheet is better because all the numbers are like on one page. But then you go edit the number and then it's like takes a chunk on it. Board joint. I need to change that. That's just, I don't like that naming. So let's go over here to the spreadsheet so you can even see what the hell I was even talking about a second ago. And corner radius. I'm going to move this over here. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just so annoying. I have a fast computer, you know, this thing should not be chunking. I think it's because it's not using SQLite. I think if it was using a better database, then that would be good. But I think it's loading them from a very large, like multi-megabyte thing, and then it's like having to like insert some stuff. All right, I'm gonna rename this plastic. Corner radius. This is just the default for like a square type of thing. Oh, here, let's do the no. Okay, hold on. Damn it. What just happened? Did it just glitch? Did I just take down FreeCAD? No, it zoomed over to the other desktop and then it's giving me a hassle. Woo! All right, that was not what I wanted to do. There it is. Got my cool thing. Apparently, shit. What is it? Okay. All right. A little bit out of focus. Makes it kind of look weird. Can't get the. I got an aftermarket lens on my webcam. A lot of webcams, you can actually take the lens out. It's an M12 lens, and you can swap it out with a number of different lenses. Really does make it a lot nicer when you use a better lens. The lenses that they use are just like absolutely horrible. And of course, it freezes. And oh, wait, hold on. No, I just need to do the equal. I need to move that in there for right now. Oh, get out of here. Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't know what to think about those new green circles. This is in FreeCAD 1.1. I mean, I don't hate them. I don't know. I think it shows better what's going on for sure. I think that's why it's there. I don't know why it's necessary though, or why it's a good idea. Maybe other CAD programs have them. All right, sweet. So now I have to take. All right. So I need to get this needs to be centered over here. this. Then I need to take this and then oops. So it's width. It's like a post width or something. Walls post width plus 2 times the hutch plastic wall thickness. This is why I'm a good person to learn FreeCAD from. I could see this Vibe charity thing popping off. I'm just trying to help animals out, dude. I got a lot of other businesses. This is actually noise for me, but I have bunnies and so yeah. What is this right here? This is an insert length right here. I think. Joint insert length. I'm gonna move this to, or sorry, I'm gonna move this this insert length. We're just gonna have it be so the first, let me explain my organizational style here. So apparently we've got my document camera not working. Sorry. Apparently my camera is froze. So now I have to figure out how to, okay, so K, which one's the document camera? M is supposed to be in? Sorry about that. And I also got this one. No. Oh, all the cameras went down. I hate that. Whee! That's fun. All right, cool. I got my cool little over the shoulder cam. I like that. Okie dokie. Pinoki. And this one's just going to be a joint insert length because it's a. Now that I have that, where's my document camera? Oh no! There it is. All right, so actually, this is supposed to say hutch. So the medium size hutch. What's going on? Okay. So this is right here a global column. Each of these things are like some sort of distinct feature or a different part in it. So this thing could all be like it could be one big giant body or a bunch of different split up bodies, and then these could be features. This is I think feature is just the best. Like this is one of the features of the model. Just needs to say joint. If I renamed that one, nope. Maybe I should say plastic insert length. Plastic insert Well, I'm gonna name it plastic, even though it's kind of a little bit non-descriptive, but um, it's a little bit more modular. It just doesn't matter. I'm putting it there because it's you use these variables together, all three of these. So while it should say joint, um, I mean, it could say joint on all three of them. Joint wall thickness, joint corner radius, joint insert length. Let's just do that. I'm just going to rename all these to joint because that makes sense. Plastic, I mean, it doesn't really have to say plastic. What I'm saying is all the joints, they need to have as much. This is why I don't like the spreadsheet. And I like how I got all my variables in one area. I just really hate the delay. At least it's like it's always the same length, makes it more predictable. It doesn't grow, but it's still so annoying. It's like, Argh. Oh yeah, I need to put the, sorry, messing up over here. There's so many different things to do. I gotta do paperwork for my famous lawsuit that's just about to make preponderance of evidence to take our rights illegal. Well, it's always been illegal, but the courts have been total pieces of shit doing this qualified immunity shit. Which I mean, there's certain things that are qualified immunity for sure, but they're like some unelected black robe tyrannical district court judges made it so we couldn't get into the. They tried to treat all people equally, so they said you can't sue a state that you live in federal court because people from out of state can't sue, and it's ridiculous. They're saying that's what the 12th Amendment says, but the 12th Amendment doesn't say that. It says you can't sue a state that you don't live in federal court because it's not supposed to matter if you go to federal court or state court. The judge is supposed to be unbiased, and you're supposed to get a good ruling in either, and either place is supposed to have um, be able to address the controversy. But what they want you to do is go to what the unelected black robe tyrannical district court judges wanted you to do was to go to state court and then you have to maybe, if you're lucky, like get into the Supreme Court where the federal court could then rule on the constitutional matter. And the problem with that is, actually, this one's supposed to say depth. Uh, it's allowed a lot of states to, like, cops can break into your house and they can throw flashbangs and smoke or ruin your furniture, kick your door in, and not have to fund or not have to pay for the damages that they caused. It's been an outrage, and I put a stop to it. I don't want to get too distracted. That, but I have to put in a document on that. What is it? I said, is the joint wall thickness now? Is it all the joints need to be that thick? That makes sense. All right, and then this one, these things work best when to rotate it, the easiest way to rotate it is if you stick the x-axis and the y-axis where the joints, where the wood is going to go through. This one looks like it's going to be shifted a little bit over. Got to account for like half of this. And then I need some, like along here, I'm going to need some, like, little, what do you call it? Like ribs or something, some supports. So I think I need to take, what is it? Plus 0.5 times M thickness, hinge, arc, wall thickness. Roof, hinge, arc, wall thickness? I mean, the arc thing totally needs to go. Hinge, wall thickness. All right, did that center it? That centered it. What else? We got one more degree of freedom. Probably going to be this one, right? All right. Now we're just going to make this the insert length. Wait, hold on. How does this insert length go? It's a square, right? So they're both the same? I don't know. Just something. Just blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Shit. Wait, no. Insert length, joint insert length. All right. Joint insert length works just fine. That works pretty good. So let's look at this. What do we got? It's fully constrained, baby. Whoop, whoop. Unlike me. Shit, son. Okay, so I'm gonna have to shift that a little bit because, I mean, clearly this is kind of whack, right? So where's the center? I think is like going along here. Okay, got it. Well, I don't really want to do that right now. I just want to go to the, where's the hinge? Oh, I lost it. Here it is. I don't really particularly care about that right now because what I want to do is make that other sketch over top of it. So I need this roof to go, the roof boards to go away. So the roof beam, I need these beams to all go away at the same time. So I'm going to put them in. What? What happened? Roof joint. There it is. Okay. And then the roof panels. Those have to go away. Your design, your model needs to make it easy to do stuff like that. Those are the quality of life things that really make or break your experience in a CAD program. Wall spray. for the roof panel hinge. Gotta activate it and then make another sketch. I think I like this new thing up here, all these buttons. I don't know. I mean, it was more compact before. I don't know if I necessarily like these buttons up here. They're new. That just came out like a couple of days ago. No. Okay, so now we go to art design. Or sorry, we're in the sketcher. Derpa, 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 derpa. Damn it, all my buttons disappeared. What happened? Anything else missing over here? Where's the? Is everything that I need? I need where's the construction lines right here? Do I just do the whole thing? Did that just add the whole thing? Let's try to use it. Did that add? Yeah, then it's got the arcs. I don't really need the arcs though. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just add the lines. That's a good little FreeCAD lesson right there. You've got construction geometry. Now, with the new FreeCAD 1.1, the construction geometry has been um it's a lot different. You don't just like there's two different types of these projections. There's the external intersection, and that one actually might be a good choice to use because then I could select the whole face. But I just chose to select just these lines because for what I'm doing, that makes it work well. And then we need to get out of the construction mode, and then we use this polyline tool. Want to do? So I'm doing some design for print right now. Well, I've already designed for it. So I guess maybe I'm not designing for print. Yeah, no, I think I'm still designing for print right now. So we got to make the, oh shoot. Did I just mess up? Shoot. Oops. All right. So now that I got that right there, right, I need to get rid of the other one. And then I was supposed to make a wall. Wait, that's not it. So it was GN. No! Those work. Huh? Why is there any arc? There shouldn't be any arc in here, right? What? Yeah, there should be only straight lines right now. So now I need to, oops, to click on the right screen. I'm gonna take this and then and I'm just gonna put that right there because I want to make that tangent. Go over here. Fill this out over here. Now we'll make this one tangent to this one. No, that's not right. No. Come on. Damn it. What the hell? What's that? Oh, huh? Here we go. All right. I don't really like this. Not sure what to say. Um, so we need an we need an inner corner radius and an outer corner radius. It's not really, for something like this, it's just so insignificant. It's not even really going to matter that much. Really wish that they had a different way that they didn't use escape to get out of there. 'Cause it's just so annoying. Damn it. Yeah, they need to use a different thing for. I just don't see that being a problem. It's not perfect, but just going for more of a squared off look on the outside. So it fits the design. All right. I'm going to do the other side. Really strongly despise how you exit the sketch with escape, because you exit everything else with the escape. They really just, it's a minor complaint. It's common enough to where that's frustrating, but I'm not really complaining that much. But I do complain often about it. It's like, okay, I think I should be able to do two constraints at once. Joint wall thickness. Damn it. That wasn't what I wanted to do. All right. Partially constrained. 16. Oh, partially redundant. That's that. One thing I was saying. Should be able to do both constraints at once. Okay. So now we got the. Is there anything else? 2 degrees of freedom. Yeah, and then I'll snap it there. It'll be partially redundant. Oh, wait. Wasn't I trying to, like, make it. How was I doing it before? Wasn't I trying to make it tangent to there? Or is it, do I connect them? There we go. Connecting seems to be good. And then that makes the tangent thing that I made earlier redundant. You're just going to delete the redundant thing. Never have any errors. Something I learned in C++. Any sort of error that you have, any sort of complaint, any sort of warning, probably not a good idea. If it's not perfect, then you're going to have a lot of other problems down the line. It's just something that, it's 2 degrees. Oh, there it is. Partially redundant. What was that? 33. Wait. So that worked? 2 degrees of freedom. What the hell? I think I have an extra tangent in there. Partially redundant. With what? That's stupid. Partially redundant 32. Get out of here. It's not partially redundant. The other one's partially redundant. This is dumb. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm just going to pad it out because that really irritates the living daylights out of me. Wait, why is there. Why is the. Oh, shoot. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, so this is not. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the mono repo because I'm tired of the thing stalling up. It's a giant thing. So what is it? Hutch M? Yeah. All right. So now that it says Hutch M, now I can get rid of all of this other stuff. Wait, no, I can't get rid of the room. I can get rid of. Man, that thing is so annoying. All right. Now that's off. All right. Well, it's so annoying when that thing goes off. So what do I need to do? Is it something about the roof? It has to be roof. Roof for like what? The post? I don't like this. Almost post. Okay, so what am I trying to do? I'm trying to programmably make it so you could change the board width. And the reason for that is because I'm going to take a board from Home Depot and I might run it through my planer saw to make it like exactly the right size because it doesn't come perfect from Home Depot. That's the thing. Okay, so I want to programmatically change it. I want the best of both worlds. Did that just, I really just hate how it escapes out of things all the time. I wish the escape just, I don't know, probably skill issue. I shouldn't complain too much. What do I want? The hay feeders? No. Playpen. All this other stuff. I don't really want the bun house in here. Or in the hutch. Gotta make sure I'm not deleting it out of the other one. The terrace, I don't need that. I don't need the staircase. I don't need the tunnel. I don't need the playpen. I might need the water bowl. Might. I don't know. That shouldn't affect anything for this. What the water bowl, the hay feeder. Those things need to be on their own things, but I don't think there's anything in them right now, so it doesn't really matter because it's not like really big. Water bowl. All right. Back to work. I gotta go pad that out again because I accidentally pressed escape too many times. Oh yeah, wasn't I gonna programmably make it work right? So how do I programmably make this thing work right? Hutch M. It's for the roof, and then board. Why would I want to make it programmably different? I mean, I could just make the board. So this stuff has this row over here has the globals. Not globals, but the shared values throughout the set, along with width, height, and depth, which are then used to rotate the 3D model around and put it into position. This is the kind of stuff where like I'm better than most people CAD because I programmed my own 3D graphics engine and I know how to do this stuff under the hood. So stuff kind of makes sense for me. Kind of makes sense. Okay, but the thing is, what if I had on the base and the walls and the roof? What if I had like my 2x4s cut slightly different for some reason? I mean, in a way, I don't really want to do that. Uh, I mean, I think like I got a 2x4 and then I got a 2x2. And I could put that 2x2. What do I have it? I think this, I have it as like roof frame board. Right, roof frame board. Right. Roof frame board depth, and then it's like the same. Okay, so I already programmed it in there. All right. What is it? This thing? Was it the width or the depth? Width? What is width? It's like height here. It's just so confusing. Width of the 2x4. What is a width of a 2x4? Is it the 2 or the 4? It's got to be the 2, right? It just hurts my brain. That should work though. All right. And then we're going to do now we're going to click there and then add another thing. And then I need to open up first. I'm going to paste that in like I'm a pasty white boy. Right? Oh, it's fully constrained. Yay! I think last time I did this, before the FreeCAD 1.1 update, it did not paste incorrectly. So I'm going to have to say FreeCAD 1.1 is a lot better than FreeCAD 1.1 RC3. Boy, they really busted a move and polished that up, man. All right, and then we pat it out. Wait. Yeah. Thickness. Joint wall thickness. There we go. Whoop, whoop. All right, now we got to make the kickstand. Getting good progress. I am happy with the progress. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. All right. All right. All right. What needs to happen next? So, this thing is the frame. Oh, get out of here. Where'd the frame go? Oh, all right. There we go. So this thing needs to get moved into place. I could just unslant the roof just so so it's a little bit easier for me to see. But I don't think it really matters if I unslant the roof. Um, that one seems to be okay. So I think it's probably just off by half. Yeah, it just needs to get moved over. The hinge. Going to the placement. It's going to be the Y. Board length short plus 0.5 times something roof board. It's going to be the depth. Frame. That'll do it. No! Oh, because there was a minus on the first one, huh? Okay. Messed that up. What the hell? That's ridiculous. Units mismatch? Get out of here. Oh, times. There we go. Now it's right where it's supposed to be. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. This, I mean, clearly I'm going to have to do something with some like little fins along here. So the next one is going to have to be, I'm getting tired of having to do these. I've had to do a bunch of them. And my son messed this one up. He was supposed to do this, and then let's look at the T-joint. What happened here? Did he... Oh, he just cloned it? What the hell is that? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Boy, he really doesn't know what he's doing. Oh my god. Uh, he's creative though. I mean, he's 17. I'm not dogging on him too much, dude. I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, it was there. It was just kind of like, what the hell was that? Okay, all right. So I need to take that and then make a clone of that for right here, and then right here, and right here. Luckily, I'm not going to have to come up with another piece. And then also, this needs um a plastic fin that goes right here. Wait, is that going to be able to design for print? Maybe I don't need it. It is going to be difficult to get to print that, to put a fin right here, because this is the PEI plate's going to be like right here, and then it's just going to print up that way. And so this thing is designed, with these curves right here, so that it can print as fast as possible, so it doesn't have any right angles. That's probably fine. I don't think it's going to be like bending. And if it does, I mean, it does have, I mean, that would prevent it from bending. Just this. I think just a screw right here. All right. Well, I don't really want to have to deal. I'm happy enough with that to where it's like that's totally not a high priority to try to tweak that. So the baseboard for the walls needs to come up. So the wall frame needs to get detail. And where's the? There it is. Take that and why is that like that? Post height. Oh, wait. Minus. Let's just do that for right now, right? Whoa! Holy shit, son! That is definitely not what I meant to do. I need my bunny cam set up, dude. I'm gonna have all these bunnies be able to come up in here in the studio, in and out with this tunnel. Why is that like that? Maybe it's supposed to be like 0.5? Well, that would certainly make sense, right? Huh. Why is the? I mean, it must be that the midpoint is right here, but that's kind of dumb. Why is that like that? Getting the symmetry right with these 3D models is pretty challenging. It's like, there's no one size fits all rule. Like different things are annoying in different contexts. So, what's the huh, probably just delete that. 2 inches. Call it good. It won't be very parametric, but that looks to be good, right? Okay. So then I need a joint for that. And once I make the joint for that, man, I'm gonna be looking good. Yeah, that's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. All right. So next is the design for print. Okay. Where is the design for print coming up on this? With this particular design, it was way easier for me to do this thing first, because this thing it's oriented differently. It's got a round thing on it. So then after that, I can do the kickstand. How long is the kickstand gonna take? Like I could try to flip this up. This roof. So roof would be so for a flip negative 0.5. Then I would do 90. What 90? What was that? 90 to no. What? That's not right. What do I need, like 270 or something? Or negative 90? Damn it. That is so annoying. Negative 90. There's up all the way. No. Bah. So what is this hinge on the wrong side? Oh, the whole model is oriented wrong, huh? Was it 90 dig? And then you gotta offset it. Damn. Oh, I wish I would have had this. Wish I would have started with this. I don't think there's any real easy way to do this with the positioning. I think you just got to use the assembly thing and then like link up the assemblies so that I could have the hinge work right. There's no real solution other than automation. That ain't it, bro. Wait, what the hell just happened? Why is this back here? Damn it. That is so frustrating that this thing came undone. Where's the other post? There's that one. I wonder if I could put that one into place. I wonder. Huh. Better be able to put that one into place. F OBS doesn't freak out. OBS is glitching. Well, here goes OBS. It's working, but it's totally glitched out. OBS has been a total POS for a while. It's borderline unusable. Pretty much for me, it's like most professionals would say it's completely unusable. Been that way for a while. Been that way for months. Just like glitches, pot stalls up, freezes up completely out of the blue. It's not a memory leak. It seems like it's like some memory leak, but it's like I have no clue if it's like my scene set is too complicated or if like something's glitched out in the scene set. It's like causing the other thing to glitch out. This, I'm not sure I like that anymore. I think I just need a normal joint like I did on the other one. Great. All right. I don't know why, but OBS just takes a dump every once in a while. It's like the worst. All right, so I think I need to recreate this thing only with two, and then it'd be upside down, and then recreate do the exact same thing that I did here for here for the and I'm gonna need this board, which I started to put into place before this thing took a dump on me. So X needs to be 0.5 times, what was the baseboard long length. That went the other way. Baseboard short length. That's a Y. Okay. See? Get this from. Wait, no, it's height. Post height. Oh, get out of here. Tall. That's not it. It's not supposed to be it. Well, the least I could do is this. Copy and paste. Damn it. I gotta go over to the draft workbench and then clone it. And then all the stupid icons disappear. Damn it. I hate that. Can't it just like show them all? Damn you. It's supposed to have a button that says show them all or whatever. Auto arrange. I should have like, I should be able to auto arrange it using a couple of presets. This is just about frustrating. Whee! All right. Any of these need to go somewhere else. Where's the clone? Okay, it's missing the clone. Oh, I did not want to do that. There it is. Jesus. Can that fit in there? Not really, but Good enough. All right, that'll go there, and then this can go here. All right. What is this? Text. That's good enough. Where's the clone? Oh, shoot. Still missing stuff. Maybe this thing can go down here. There it is. So let's go in the frame. What is base feature? My son not knowing what the hell he's doing, huh? The frame. Jeez. Oh, wait. Why did I put that in the root? Damn it. I don't like where I put that. What do you call it? There it is. Where's that? I want to close the root. That's not what I want to keep the root. This. Where's the other one? Wait. Why is this font so much smaller right now? Baseboard short? Maybe it shouldn't say baseboard short width. Word. That's the way it is. What the hell? The hell was that? No, it's length. Okay. Now we gotta take the X. All right. Almost. Now, what do I do? Address the. Wait, 6? That one. It's good enough. For the most part, what is that? That's kind of. That doesn't look like. That looks right. Right there, definitely for sure. That looks like it's in line. And then. It doesn't really look like it's in line. That looks like it's right. That looks like it's right. It doesn't look like the Oh, it's half of a thing off. Okay. Right? Well, I don't know. Well, this one's off too. It's in the Y. Plus 0.5 times M. It's something in depth, the roof frame board depth. Well, that doesn't roof post depth. Is that what it is? Yeah, that works. And then this is going to have to be, one of these things is going to have to go all the way up. And then the other two, we're going to have to screw them in, and then it needs to be designed for print. Which is going to be a little bit difficult with these joints because we got the, what do you even call it? Yeah, this joint right here. So what needs to happen, I think I need one just like I made on the bottom here with a 2x2 up top. I had this joint. I don't know what I was thinking exactly with that joint. Makes you wonder if I was smoking a joint or something. No. No, I think I had originally designed it to be so the post on the back stuck up a little bit. Well, I had that 2x4 on the top. Then I determined it was too heavy. But then the problem with that is that this, it's a little bit less sturdy. I mean, it's not like people are like moving it around very often. A decent set of screws would make it tight enough. But the question is, what do I want to do? What do I want to invest my time in? Because it is an investment. I am going to have to just cancel this one because I need a joint for right here. And my thought was, I don't know exactly what I was thinking. I don't really think in my mind that I had the cross beams. And then I was just going to have like a beam sticking up like this. And then I was going to put a cap on it. And then have the hinge kind of like a GoPro looking type thing. A GoPro mount looking type thing, shall I say? Name of the game. So that I have to start somewhere. This one's harder for design for print. So this one is easy to do design for print because it can print upside down. So now let's look at this one. I got the hinge right here. And then I don't have uh, a base plate where I can just do my design for print. I mean, I could probably get around that with just adding some fins for support. Because if I had a fin, like if I started out here and then I put my fins up for my supports, it probably would work just fine. I don't think that would be too much extra print time. It's going to make it sturdy, so As long as the 3D print structural support to go between there is at a 45-degree angle, I think it'll be fine. Because it has support. I just need to put more fins on put fins, support fins on, there's one fin there, and then along the side, then there's like more fins. But I'm still going to need to design it from the hinge first because I got this odd round thing. And it's really easy for me to just start here and then add everything around it because the hardest part is I have a round thing and then I can't really just like start it like here because, I would have to do some weird fillet type of thing. I'm not even going there, dude. There's no way. So I think I'm gonna start the same way I started the other hinge. Frame. What am I looking for? The roof hinge? That's not it. I think I could flip that upside down. Nice and easy. This is high in the hall. And then I'm gonna need to do a new part. Uh, what is this kind of joint called when there's like three of them? Three boards intersect at right angles. It's not an L joint. It's like an L joint with like an extra orthogonal joint. I'm just gonna call it corner hinge. Take this corner hinge, move it up into the wall. Make a sketch. Going to be on the YZ plane. This one, I'm gonna paste. Like I'm a pasty white boy, right? Right? Pasty white boy. Yeah. Ooh, pasty white boys. Oh, isn't this is faked? That's not even it. I can just delete that then, huh? So what do I do? Get rid of that. Make this. Equal. About a hand. What is it? Arc, wall thickness, whole diameter. Diameter. Be my arc base height. Arc beam. The fuck is an arc beam? Insert space. Like off. I'll just make it like that. Okay. GM. The shit. All right. What do I do? Do I make it symmetrical? You go back to the other one. 'Base height? That's kind of weird. I don't know a better way to describe that though, so it is what it is. Three degrees of freedom. Jeez. Oh yeah, baby. Wait, what do I hinge? Hinge. What is it? Base. Wait. Wait, isn't it like 2 times the diameter of the? No, it's the 2 times the radius, right? So it's some sort of radius. The hinge, inner corner radius, inner hinge. I mean, it seems like it would have to be that 2 times that. What? I want my money back. I guess I should just go get the parameter from the other one. 2 degrees of freedom, huh? Damn, shit, son. So this is getting annoying being over here. wall hinge. Maybe it needs to be unhinged, right? 0.5 times. I'm joking. Not really. Post. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm doing that. What's happening? Oh, because that's not the right one. Okay. What the hell? What just happened? Why is that gone? What the hell? Wall thickness, not really wall. Okay, where to go? There. Okay, so I need to take the with the X and shift it over. 0.5 is probably negative, probably, and then because it's on the left hand side from the looking at the front angle times, and then some sort of length. This is you got to pay attention to how I'm naming my variables because I'm very good at that. And it's pretty easy, but you just you got to remember. I can't remember all these variable names, right? So like, what's the search term? And this one's the short, the long. Oh, bada bing, bada boom, azuma zuma. And then let's take it up one more board. Wait. Stupid baseboard. What is it? Roof frame. Roof frame board. I think that was gonna work, but what the hell happened with that? Well, that's just about fucking irritating. Not the biggest deal, but yeah, irritating. And the Z. Oh, well, no, it's not half of that. Sorry. Do I have to add a wall thickness on there? 2 times wall thickness? Jeez. Joint. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's 3, huh? I was not expecting that. But I probably had another one that needed to be offset. So now I'm going to go up in here, up in the back side, avoiding the your mom jokes while subconsciously telling them. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. So what do I do? What, just like, wait. I gotta figure out which way is up. Roof hinge wall thickness. Wall thickness. All right. No! You accidentally pressed the wrong button. Oh, I wish I had done. What happened? My FreeCAD's froze. All right. I'm gonna exit out of that. It has completely glitched out. I'm over an hour, so I'm probably going to get off of here because I don't want to have too long a live streams. But I am doing good work right now, so getting those files split up, then it'll be easier to publish changes because when you have a really big file, like any sort of changes that you make, it's like you're affecting like each time like you add like modify something, you're like adding a lot of gigabyte or megabytes to the project. So you got to avoid just adding megabytes that you don't have to. Okay, so the short side is pointed the longer side is pointed the direction that I need the joint to go. So this is pointing the direction of the board. Excuse me. Looking pretty ghetto. All right. All right. I need to move this joint over here. First off, before I do any more work, got to confirm, is this the right way? All right, that's it. That's what I want. Hate that. Yeah, I wish there was a different button to exit the sketch than escape. Like maybe I don't know, shift escape or something. Or maybe escape one time instead of like I pressed it like multiple times in a row because the UI is not responding correctly. I think I should be the dictator of the world, and I'll make everything perfect. This time, communism will be different this time. This time, it'll be like a hybrid of capitalism and communism. I'm joking. I'm joking. This is a joke. So many people would fall for that. Ah. Yeah, I'm anti-communist. I'm anti-authoritarian. So that definitely makes me anti-fascist. I don't think the fascists were authoritarians though, because I've done a lot of study on them, and it doesn't appear like what people are saying matches what they are. Like they're being painted as like these demons, the fascists, like the Germans in World War II, as if they're like default bad just because they're a fascist, and that's why they were bad. But that's not the truth. No, they were actually good people who thought they were going to help the world. They went down the slippery slope to hell that is paved with good intentions. right? Once you understand that, and you're like, oh, so that's what happened. Yeah, trying to make the world perfect, huh? Yeah, avoid that one. Better to learn from other people's mistakes there. I mean, I want the world to be perfect too, right? But it's like with war. Do you want no one to die or do you want fewer people to die? Because you can't have both. So I'm looking top down. It's going to be a depth, whatever it is, right? This is the naming convention. In this way, I don't necessarily think I like this. I mean, I can program it pretty easily so the depth is like the height, but I'm making it so it's like I could change the board width and height on everything. I really should just have one 2x4. It's kind of pissing me off, but I mean, it's not a horrible. It's just like a couple little things to program it so that it's like you could change the board width and the height, but it's just a wee bit complicated. I don't really particularly want that added complication to be 100. And then plus 2 times the thickness. All right, that's it, baby. And then we're going to do the same thing. Depth. Is that the right one? 46 inches. That's not right. Or 46 millimeters. That's not right. Post depth. Post depth. Isn't this something on a post, right? That's a depth. But 40. So wall thickness is what? 4 millimeters? So that should be like 38 or something. But this is 46. That's not right. But the post depth, why isn't that? Wait, hold on. I'm tripping. 25.4 times 1.5 is 38.36 plus. Didn't I say it was 4 millimeters plus 8? That's 46.1. Okay, I'm just tripping. Next, we'll take this over here. Then we'll take this. No, gotta go here to here. This is hutch insert length, joint insert length, yeah. And then this is this. I've done this a whole bunch of times at this point in time. I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch more, which I'm not sure if that's how I want to be designing this thing, but there's certain things that are like a pain in the butt. And making the same thing over and over again is definitely one of them. But then I should be looking at automation. Some things though, it's just easier to just do the work because I don't really see myself changing this design in the future. So it doesn't really matter if I like program it to be perfect or whatever. This is 0.5. And then here we got this. What else we got? Fully constrained. It's about the most fully constrained you'll see me. I should probably make this base thing like the full width of this. All right. Well, it ain't pretty right now, but it's good enough to build the other piece off of. It's the same shit, different day with that. So you enable the construction geometry, the projection. Do I need this? I think I need that one. Get out of construction geometry mode before I start pounding down construction geometry here. Whoa. Yeah. There we go. That one came together rapidly. I don't mind redoing this design because it's so useful, but there's so many of these joint pieces, it just gets a little bit annoying. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, this whole job's like that. You got to be zen to do this job. Sorry, which one am I looking at? Oh, it's so hard to see with that transparent thing. I thought it was in the walls. Damn it. Well, the last time it was a pain in the butt to do this. Let's just hope it just connects and doesn't give me a hassle. Partially redundant. Bah. Bah. Keep partially redundant. Okay, what do we do? Let's take off the tangent here. Go on a tangent here. Oh, right. Partially redundant? What the hell? I should just keep going with this, dude, because this is really pissing me off. Partially redundant? How about you just F off? Roof, frame, board, width. What, isn't it a post? Kind of don't like how I have a different thing for the thing. Post. Wait, right? No, this is the depth. Wait, no, it's width. Okay. Bada bing and a bada boom. Right. Not out of Kansas yet. I need to get rid of that old hinge. I think I'm just going to delete it because uh so I'm still going to get a little bit of a slant out of the roof. I mean, how much slant do you need on a roof? Like a couple inches? 1 inch? 2 inches? I don't know what to say about that one, dude. Yeah, I just need to take the other one top and then paste it down here. What, the second one? Fully constrained. Yeah, I like that. All right. Oh, wait, 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 wait. I need the joint in there, and I still need to get rid of that old joint. I can't see when it's like that. Wait, that's it. Get rid of the clone. Bingo. Almost there. I just need um the base. I need to like get the thing to be aligned correctly. All right, so I need to go back to that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make another T-hinge for the other ones because I'm gonna need some post over here. I'm too happy about the post I need, or the having to make the extra T joint hinge. This is what am I gonna call this? Like an L joint? What is this called? Like, is this like a? So this is an L joint, and then when there's one that goes this way, is that a jack hinge? You know, like a jacks. I don't know. All I can tell you is this corner hinge is out of place. Position. It's going to be an X minus. And what is this, the whole board width, huh? For half. Minus 0.5. And 0.5 times what? The post width? What? Yeah. There we go. And then there's the that other beam short. All right. Now that that's in there, now the hinges. The Y is what? What is the problem with this one? Is it half of a? This is a Y, I think. 0.5 times post depth. Boom! Right there. Might be off by a wall thickness. No, that's exact. Right, that's exactly what I want. Right there. So now I'll go over to the this. All right, so this one needs to have the so when we do take the no, we need sketcher. Need some construction geometry. We're going to do a projection over here. We're going to take these two little lines right here. And then we're going to make some rounded rectangle up over here. So two, All right, and then now this is the hole. So this thing needs to be. Well, what orientation am I looking at this at? To disorient it. Go back to where it was at. All right. And so, what do I need to do special here? One of them is all. It's probably off by a thickness of the wall. I can do that later. I don't want to do that right now. Here. Oh, right. I never really like. This is where I don't like how I had the post depth thing because it really does make it a little bit difficult. I should just have it be one post width. I'm just gonna get rid of the depth and just make it square because that's just to make it non-square is so much of a pain in the ass. All right, fully constrained, my man. Now we're going to look in here and we're going to add another sketch. Boom! Grab my construction geometry. Geometry. That mode and then GM. Gotta do another one. That's didn't do this. Huh? It's not right. Over constrained. Get out of here. Ew! GTFO on Bray. One. It's just the one now. Can I just like make it vertical and it like constrains itself? Solver failed to converge. Oh, damn it. Uh-oh, what happened? Keep having to delete 13. Redundant constraint 26. All right. 12 degrees of freedom now. Whee! Is there like an extra piece there? I don't see the construction geometry. Wait. It's not right. I can't tell if I have a. So I don't have a thing there, huh? So I need to go. I don't see the dot. Why are there two circles here? And then this one needs to go tangent to there. Oh, what's this point? Okay, I think that fixed it. Uh-oh. What happened to the construction geometry? Okay. So far, so good. And then I think I need this thing. Oh, wait! Did I just put construction geometry in? I don't know how to. Oh, yeah. There we go. 4 degrees of freedom. What do we got left? All right. Three. This. Really getting tired of this thing. Doing the tool. Press the button more. Still a little bit glitchy, that's for sure. I need to delete it because it just doesn't. It's not complying. What is that? Leave the whole line. Start over again. Damn it. I really hate it when it does that. I can't even see what the hell it is. Like you can't see that thing. And then the stupid. Just wish that it wouldn't glitch out like that. Okay, that's not tangent. That it definitely doesn't look like it's tangent to me, dude. There we go. Why does it have to get out of the... So frustrating. It's like the most frustrating thing in FreeCAD. Yeah, it's me. Uh, Did the construction geometry disappear? Like, what's going on? Come on. Here we go. What the hell? Now this thing is whack. It's not actually tangent. 2 degrees of freedom. What's this? Fully constrained. Right. Does it work? Damn it. Son of a bitch. Something's not connected. So maybe this corner wasn't connected. Uh, maybe I needed this. Degree of freedom. Why isn't that green? That really just irritating. What you gotta do? 2 degrees of freedom. What happened? What the hell? Degree of freedom. There we go. No? Wait. This doesn't look right. Oh, wait. What happened here? Why is this like this? Don't ask me why that's like that. Is there even like a line there? I don't even know. It's like, there should be a green line there. Make a tangent. One degree of freedom. So close. Over constrained. Under constrained. This. So, okay. Why is this like this? So annoying. Okay, that's not it. Is that even a line? It doesn't even look like a line. Is it a construction line? I'm just gonna redo that line. It'd be terribly frustrating to line these things. Maybe I could make this tangent here. Can I make this tangent here? Oh, get out of here. Why? That's so freaking annoying. The hell is this? I have no clue what this stupid thing is. Why is this connected here? That's not tangent. What happened here? Why is this back? Oh, because that's the wall thickness, right? It's just a glitch. Okay, that maybe looks a little bit better for right now. It is so frustrating to tie this up. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Is it because of the equal? I think it's maybe because I have the radius. Like I'm seeing that there's like a the equal sign here. Look, yeah, that thing. Get rid of that. Yeah, okay. There we go. All right, still 4 degrees of freedom though. Where the hell are the rest of them? I just wish that they weren't like. Why is this one green and this one's black? Better not be construction geometry. Wonder if I can pad it though. No, I just can't see where the like. What is missing here in the sketch? That's like. It's so hard for me to see anything. But I mean, why is this line black? All these other ones are green. Why? It's not a construction line, is it? Oh, is it because this thing isn't closed? Maybe that was it. Or maybe it just needs to be fully constrained. I despise that. Line thing? Okay, so first off, this thing is supposed to be on the edge. And you glitches out, and then you have to like press escape to get out of whatever the hell mode it's in, and then it like kicks you out of the sketch. It's just so frustrating. First off, why is it green though? Come on. Okay, come on. Get the fuck out of here. I have no idea what I just. Huh? Here it is. Thing is supposed to be. What's that tangent to if that's not. So that must be. Supposed to be like that. See if that pads. No. It's just about frustrating as hell, though. Like, I need to, like, undelete all these things and, like, or delete all the tangents and then move it in. That's just about freaking frustrating as all hell. The hell is that? Oh, I just hate it when this shit happens. Where is that? This is like, what the fuck is that? There we go. That is not tangent. Hate it when this happens. This is a total mess, man. Delete this tangent. Oh man, that was so frustrating. That's not tangent. That is not tangent at all. First off, this thing isn't tangent either. That's because that thing's stuck on there. That's not tangent. Okay, horizontal. And that thing's tangent over there. Woo! So many problems with this. Everything's all snapped the wrong place. It needs to snap to itself first. Maybe the. This isn't really. Okay, what's snapped? Stupid snap thing. Tangents. Okay. There we go. Those are just construction lines, so. Is there anything redundant under constrained? Why is that all whack? No. Why is that like that? It's not supposed to be like that. There we go. Can I pad this? I think I can pad it. Yay! All right. So what is it? Insert joint. Insert. Yay! There it is. It's right there. You just gotta snap it. It's all whack right now. I just gotta snap it up. All right. Snap this baby. It's just the perspective is just so weird. What's going on with this perspective? Hold on. Do we have a glitch under there? I think it's supposed to be. Oh my god, it's so annoying when it does that. All right, right here. Right there. Maybe I only need 2 of those. Does that constrain the whole thing? No. No. That might constrain the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, partially redundant. F you. You're partially redundant. Nothing but a chat bot. Ain't nothing but a chat bot, baby. 2 low bots got me crazy. Under constraint. Yay. Yay. Now we just snip over here. Snip. Sprinkle and pop, baby. And now the wall thickness. Wait, redundant constraint. What do we get? Huh? Under constrained by 1? What the hell did I do? What do we need? The corner's going to be. Over constrained. Your mom's over constrained. Woo! Have fun with that one. Fully constrained. Oh, damn. Just like your mom's got your dad. Shit, son. All right. Does that give us what I want with the joint? All right. Looks like a joint, except for we need 2 of these. That's not that big of a deal. What do we need to do? Take that. Make a new sketch based off of that. We go to the first one. Can't see. My hand's in the way. Just got to go over here and then copy and paste all out of here. 3 degrees of freedom. That's not right. Shit, son. Still got 3 degrees of freedom. Whoa. Shit, son. Something about the arc radius. Arc diameter. What? Okay, well, I don't have to have this perfect to get it. That's probably why I did went on with the other one. And then we do depend. Roof hinge wall thickness. Boom. 5 millimeters seems way too thin to me, if you ask me. Where'd he go? And then what happened here? Hey, what happened to this? Glitched out? What is this thing need to be like some sort of like offset? Does that even make sense for a sketch? What do I need to pad it out the other side or something? Like a reverse pad? Okay, so that step's fine. Uh-oh. What happened? Did I break the whole thing? Length? What does length mean? Uh-oh. What happened here? Uh, So I need to offset this sketch so it's not on the same plane. Well, really, I should be able to just pad it with the reverse pad. Right. That should just work just like that, but boy, I hope all my design work just didn't just get destroyed with this. Uh-oh. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get off stream here. This has been a long live stream. I'm gonna go do some C++ stuff on my A-Star Starship channel. Thanks for tuning in.